Welcome to Simply Living It. Today we are going to be talking about productivity. This does not even come natural to me, honestly. So I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I feel I have some things I want to share that might be helpful or encouraging to some of you homeschool moms. To some of you moms, this isn't just specific to homeschooling, just life in general. Productivity tips for life. That's a big thing to come out of my mouth. Today's video is a collaboration with my friend Wendy over at Plan Prep Pray. She has a group of mamas who are going to be sharing their tips for productivity and what it looks like for them in their home. With this collab, this is different. Each mama is going to be bringing something totally different to the table. There will be no repeats. So between all of us compiled together, our hope is that there will be something very encouraging and very practical for you to implement in your home, in your homeschool, if you are feeling like you need to get kind of a jump start on things and be... Guys, I'm struggling with words today. Our hope is that there's something here that's encouraging for you. Let's just try that. Let's try that. I feel like maybe I'm struggling for words because I don't want this to come across as a facade that I've got it all figured out and that I'm super put together and super productive on an everyday basis. So while I was doing some reflecting and trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about with this specific video, I found three tips for productivity, if you will, 3 practical things that I do and have noticed make a big difference in my home. These aren't things I do every day, okay? But when I do these things, the world is a happier place. My home is a happier place. My mind is a happier place, if you will, and I am so much more productive. Truly, truly, truly. But know that as I'm sharing these with you, I'm a stay-at-home homeschool mom of 3 boys, still moving through life and making some changes and shifts and adjustments. So let me find my notes in my prayer journal that I was taking. I don't know where I wrote all these down, guys. These are all my prayers. Okay, this is me being super productive. I wrote down all my notes somewhere and I can't find them. So I'm just going to speak as it is. One of the things I want to talk about that helps me set the tone for my home and my homeschool, and this is something I've really learned through the years, when we have a crazy busy weekend, and, you know, we've been camping and adventuring and doing all the things because we are very active outside of the home on the weekends. We are very rarely here. When we come home from the cabin, say 7, 8 o'clock on a Sunday evening, and just leave everything on the living room floor, right? The chaos of the weekend is just everywhere in our home. And I wake up to that on a Monday morning. It is the worst start to a week. I have found that for me, one thing that really helps me mentally and just like physically, emotionally, all the things in my home is to spend Sunday, even if I just get 2 hours, 3 hours, prepping for the week. And I'm not talking setting out homeschool books and setting out all the things. That's not where this is going. I'm talking about preparing my home mentally. That doesn't even make sense, but it does to me as I'm saying it. Like, our home, physically preparing, okay? We can go adventure all weekend long, but I need to come home and I need to make sure that I have time to get some laundry done and put away. I need to make sure that I have time to get coolers unpacked, which that always happens, but coolers put away, backpacks put away, clothes to the laundry. Maybe if I don't necessarily get laundry done, at least have all the dirty clothes in the laundry room. Make sure that the dishes are done. I don't want to wake up Monday morning and come out into the living room and still have the leftovers of the chaos from the weekend. So for me, Sunday, I love Sundays. I know for a fact that when it comes to the whole layout of our week, if I am able to have a somewhat calm Sunday evening, even if it's the latter part of the evening, I need a few hours to get my home prepared. I need a few hours to get myself mentally prepared. I need a few hours to get us spiritually prepared for the coming week. That's something that can be applied every single day. That's something that can be applied every evening, right? Making sure our dishes are done, which is not always a thing around here. Some people, that's something that they always do before they go to bed. Some people can't go to bed without doing their dishes. I kind of wish I was that person, but I'm like 50-50. Sometimes they have to be done. I'll stay up and do them. Other times, nah, I'll go to bed and wake up with a sink full of dishes like I did this morning because I spent all day yesterday like prepping and freezing corn. So my kitchen had stuff everywhere. So I woke up to that this morning, and it does create a bit of an anxious feel in the home. It just does naturally for us. So I love and appreciate waking up to a home put in order, whether that's a Sunday, putting a home in order, or whether that's every evening before you go to bed, putting your home in order. I have a very dear friend of mine who says, like, at a certain time of the evening, kitchen's closed. The kitchen is closed, like the kitchen's cleaned and it's closed. And that's something I've wanted to implement so much because I think it's the coolest thing ever. It's genius. My work is done, like out of the kitchen. It's closed for the night. I'll see you in the morning. The next thing I want to talk about when it comes to just making good use of my time is totally in the realm of time for me. Now, this isn't your typical time for me. I need to go get my nails done. If that's your thing, great. You know, it's not shopping. It's not going and getting a coffee alone. We all have our own thing. There's nothing wrong with any of that. But for me, it's my Bible time, whatever that looks like, however it may be, my time spending time with God. And it's my working out. I absolutely have to have a way to fill my cup so I can pour into my kids. Filling my cup is getting out all of this. Like getting all of, just me saying this, I hope you know what I mean. Like just getting rid of everything here that I'm holding in my body. That is working out. Whatever that might look like for me. Every day it's different. Some days it doesn't happen at all. And I can feel it in me when it doesn't. And again, my time with God. I have so gotten out of the routine lately of just turning worship music on and singing when I'm in the shower and singing when I'm cleaning. I have so gotten out of that routine, and you guys, I can feel it in me. I miss it so much. And the last couple days, it's just really been brought to my attention how much my body loves to worship. So for me, it's spending time worshiping. It's spending time journaling. It's working out, because that's me. Yours might look different, and that's beautiful. And I love it because it's yours. The next thing I want to talk about, I can't even remember what my third thing was. I need to look at my notes that I sent Wendy, because you guys, I told you I wrote everything down and I can't find where I wrote them. So hold up just a minute. Oh, funny. Okay, I remember now. I'm so thankful for all these chat messages that are saved on my phone, because I couldn't remember what my last one was. Okay, so I talked about working out, my time, right? I talked about Sunday, how Sunday plays such a huge role in our week, mentally, physically, spiritually, anything and everything in every way possible. Sundays are such a beautiful day when we can have that rest, when we can allow that rest and that reset. It's a total reset in every way. And that can happen again, like I said, every evening. Totally reset your home for the evening. Reset your home before you go to bed. It's a complete reset. The last thing, as I'm sitting here looking at it, our phones. The distraction of my phone when it comes to homeschooling my kids, okay? If I am sitting at the table or sitting on the couch with my kids, the phone can be a huge distraction. And some days is a huge distraction for me when it comes to homeschooling. And motherhood in general. Like, it's just second nature, right? It's right there. I used to be the mom who never knew where her phone was. So for me, when it comes to homeschooling, if my phone is out of sight, out of mind, our day goes so much smoother. So much smoother. Homeschooling, motherhood, all of it. My phone is a distraction. I have to figure out how to balance that. It's something that I am presently working on right now. The distraction of the phone, because it is a distraction. It makes me on edge, right? Knowing that I have something I need to get to. Someone messaged me and I need to get back to them. It creates like this anxiety, if you will, inside of me. I have to get back to them. It's like that urgency to, I got to do it now. It's not true. More important than right where I'm at, right in that moment with my kids, learning with them, growing with them, being present, being intentional. I'm in a season of that, guys, in a huge season of kind of just a whole reset in my life, if you will. So there is more to come on that. There's going to be a bonus video this week, so stay tuned. I'm not sure if it'll be Thursday or Friday, but click that subscribe button if you're interested. It's going to be a bonus video, and it's going to be a little heart-to-heart chit chat, if you will. So that is all I have to share with you in today's video. Again, this didn't feel like something naturally that was an easy topic for me to discuss, which I think is why I was so at a loss for words. Plus I lost my notes, but I just feel like this is a whole nother topic in and of itself for me, because it's something I deal with. It doesn't come naturally to me to have a list and to make out lists and get all these things done and to feel super productive in all the things I've done. Like, it looks different for everybody. And so that's why I was kind of challenged by this, because it does look so different for me and in our home. And I had to really sit and think, what does this look like for me? What tips do I have for other moms of things that I implement in our life in a regular basis to be more productive? Like, that's a hard thing to bite off and chew on for a little while, because I don't know that every day I have these crazy, amazing tips to give you on how to be productive. But for me, ways that I am more productive in my home: keeping my phone put away during school and any and all moments when it's possible, right? Getting a workout in, filling my cup, pour out to my kids in a healthy way, and resetting my home, whether it's a Sunday evening after a busy, chaotic weekend, or whether it's every night before bed, which is not the case around here. Take note, okay? Thank you all for joining me in today's video. Thank you, Wendy, for hosting this collaboration for us mamas to share kind of some of the things that we implement in our homes and in our homeschools to help us make better use of our time. I'm excited to watch all the mamas in this playlist and maybe get some tips that, you know, maybe you all have something for me too that I can implement in our home. Lord knows I could use it. So anyway, I will see you all in our bonus video this week. Again, I don't know what day it will be. Depends on what day I get it uploaded. But have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you all in our next video.